my name is Kathy B. And the reason that we have this, well, first of all, thank you for joining. And then the reason we have this is so we can embrace the spirit of friendship and we can gain knowledge. Feel free to share our big dreams and then ask for help along this journey. And then sincerely, if you can, help other people. Share that gift you've given. You know, you might know somebody. Then take action towards your big dream. Take notes during the week about your action that you're taking towards your big dream. And then I want you to come back and share it with us on Saturday. The other thing about nice about Saturday, when you show up, because, you know, half of it is showing up, right? Then, you know, I'm looking for a speaker to present for the next week too, if you're open to do that. But you got to show up in order to have those things happen. So I also start with a favorite quote just to get us in the spirit of things. And I'm going to say mine, and then I'm going to ask Jude. And then Benita, since you're new to this, if you have a quote, get one ready for us, okay? A favorite quote. You can just make up one in your head, you know. All right, here's my favorite quote for the week. We must develop and maintain a capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. That's my quote. And it's actually a Martin Luther Jr. quote.
Ah.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, we knew. There's only one. Yeah, Martin Luther. Yeah, well, there's lots, but he's top of the heap. My quote is imagination. Believe that it's a gift from God. And that's from Steve Harvey.
Wow.
He embraced his gift, and once he embraced his gift, the sky opened up.
Truly believe that. Thank you. Anita, do you have one?
I have one that reminds me of one I like by Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny that because I was looking up quotes this morning because I submitted an essay to a collaborative book project and we had to submit a quote to go with it. But I don't remember the exact words now.
Well, we have each week, like I said, we have a guest speaker, and the guest speaker they're chosen again at the end of the meetings, and they usually do about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. And here to educate us and let us know who they are and what they represent. And then basically, I'm going to give you a brief bio on you, Jude, that is very brief because in the future, we're going to have people who would like to be a speaker to send me their bio. But that we're building this, everybody. We are building, so bear with me here. Jude Davis, AKA Hey Jude. She takes a sad song and makes it better. Jude Davis is an entrepreneur that I first met at CEO Space. Her mission in life is to bring people together, bring happiness, and to help them to create their dreams. Jude Davis.
Well, thank you so much, Kathy B. It was really interesting. I went to my CEO Space, box of stuff looking to try to figure out what date I joined. And this is what I came up with. I found right in the front, it's like, oh my gosh, Kathy B. And this was from 2013.
Wow.
No, it was, 2013. Duh, where am I? Anyway, so I have to ask you ladies, have you ever in your adult life looked in the mirror and said, where has all the time gone? And what can I do better to make my dreams, goals, and projects come quicker, easier, and bigger? Like, what happened? I thought I would have arrived by now. Anyway, so that's the question that, I've looked in the mirror and asked, and have you also? So life happens, things happen. COVID, that has set so many people back, and it's a gift for others. But some things had happened in my life where I was underwater financially. I'm not going to go into the whys or hows, but um, a gift came to me from a friend, and I took a look at it. And any opportunity people bring to me, I have two questions that I've learned the hard way over and over and over. Who is got my money? What's their history? What's their vision? What have they done in the past? What's their integrity? And then the second question is the money that they're paying, where is that money coming from? Is it, one of these things where I put in, $1,000 and you get 500 and it's, you know, that's a game. I want reality. I want real. I want solid. So anyway, I did my due diligence. This has to do with the blockchain technology. Back, oh gosh, when I was 19, which was 50 plus years ago. I'm dating myself, but I was a computer programmer at 19. So, I'm really keyed into that technology. And the blockchain technology is basically bigger in reach than the internet. So people say to me, what's blockchain anyway? So here's something, all these projects like Bitcoin, all these other coins, the coin for artists to help promote artists and get them paid for their royalties that they're missing out on. It can do a lot of greatness in the world, but those projects, consider them as trains, like trains. And what the blockchain is that's the train track. It's the foundation. It's basically how all these projects roll. So that's the importance of the blockchain. And so I have partnered with basically, the kingpins and the godfathers and the whales of the blockchain. I've done the due diligence and this is solid. So what they've got 1,000 programmers and, they're creating all these projects. And what's beautiful about the blockchain is it's decentralized. So you know how Facebook is, we're their product. They're learning everything about us. They know when we're depressed. They know what kind of ad to put in front of us, to, sell for their, the people that they've sold advertising to. Okay, so anyway, that's the scoop there. What I would like to do, I could, spend time and, tell you about stuff, but I've got a little short video that really is going to tell about this project. And actually, let me do a preface. What my job is, what everyone's job is who comes into this membership / profit sharing membership, is we are building a community for them, a dedicated community. So when they go public, they've got a community. Just like would Facebook ever be able to, be public if they didn't have a community? Can't go public without a community. So anyway, the 1,000 programmers working on all these projects, they need us. We're the most important thing in their strategy. Okay, there's that. Okay, here we go.
Hello, this is Jessica Furr, proud member of the Hyper community. I want to talk to you today about HyperFund. HyperFund is an amazing passive rewards program powered by some of the biggest names in the blockchain and cryptocurrency industries. It is truly unique and can provide opportunities to triple, even 10 times your starting account value and more. Trust me, this is something you want to hear about, so listen up. Okay, before we get to the good stuff, I want to really quickly show you this disclaimer. Please read it over. But in summary, it says that this presentation should at all times be considered general information concerning the technologies behind blockchain, cryptocurrency, and the opportunities provided by these technologies. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. Prior results are not a guarantee of future performance. Viewers do need to evaluate the risks inherent in participating on their own. All right, with that said, let's get to it. If you're like a lot of people these days, you're looking to earn extra. Perhaps you've done some stock trading and put in a lot of time with little results to show for it. Or maybe you're brand new to investing on your own. Or you just watched your 401k take a dive this past year. Whatever the reason you are here today, you came to the right place to learn how to earn some big rewards. Time now to highlight a few key terms that I'll be using throughout this presentation. First up, HyperFund membership. Once you purchase a HyperFund membership, this is what allows you to start earning daily rewards. You must purchase a HyperFund membership to earn, and the rewards that you get are simply incredible. I'll show you the numbers in just a bit. Next, I want to define rewards. HyperFund rewards are what you earn when you purchase a HyperFund membership. Those rewards accrue daily and can translate into real money in a big way. As you earn those rewards from your HyperFund account, you have the option to add them back into your account to keep growing them, or to withdraw them and exchange them for other currencies. And speaking of rewards, the great thing about earning rewards with HyperFund is that you earn them passively. Passive rewards, meaning you're earning them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you sleep. How incredible is that? Okay, the last term that I want to define for you before we dive further into the HyperFund world is HU. What is HU? HU is Hyper USD, or HyperFund's version of the US dollar. But don't let it confuse you. It's easy. Each HU equates to $1. So as I'm going through account examples, just remember that when you see HU, it equals $1. With that in mind, let's take a look at what we're going to cover today. One, we're going to answer the question, what's in it for me? Really, how much can you make, and how much do you have to start with? And you really don't need a lot. Spoiler alert. Number two, what exactly is the HyperFund? Three, this is a very important one. Who's behind the HyperFund and the Hyper community, and why should you trust them with your money? Four, how does this all work? Five, how do I get involved? And six, how really real is this opportunity? To become a member of the Hyper community and open up a HyperFund account is actually really easy. But at this point in the presentation, you're probably wondering, what's in it for me? And that's a very good question. Besides just making history, when you purchase a HyperFund membership, you become part of the Hyper community, a community founded by some of the most well-respected and influential people in the entire blockchain world. Ryan Zhu, Hypertech Group founder, also the founder of Hcash and Colin Star Capital, one of the world's largest blockchain venture capital firms. Also an angel investor in Binance and ZV.com, angel investor in 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies, and that's including Bitcoin, of course, which his name is really synonymous with. And the CEO of Hypertech Global is Sam Lee, also the founder of Blockchain Global and Blockchain Center. He's a frequent keynote speaker and educator at blockchain conferences and forums around the globe. His companies work directly with some of the largest multinational corporations in the entire world, including Microsoft, Amazon Web Services, Crypto Tax, and more. And if you're interested in learning more about our founders and how cryptocurrencies came to be, there's a documentary on Prime Video entitled Next Blockchain. Season 1, Episode 6 features both Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee, among others. It's very educational, and it gives real insight into the struggles that they faced to grow this technology that they truly believed in. Fast forward to today, and 3 globally recognized companies comprise the Hypertech Group, which funds Hyperfund Global. They are Blockchain Global, Hcash, and Constar Capital. These companies work with Fortune 500 companies and governments around the world and have invested in and incubated some of the most successful blockchain companies to date. They have stakes in more than 40 cryptocurrency exchanges and are developing world-class technology that is set to disrupt entire industries. It's really hard to just explain how massive the blockchain industry and the blockchain advancements are going to be in the years to come. And Hyper Community is playing a key role in all of it. Their equity portfolio includes names like Who, Powerledger, 10x, Binance, Tron, and more. We're talking about a portfolio that has a collective market valuation of over $10 billion and growing. Because of all this, the Hyper Community is able to leverage a unique and innovative system to provide an impressive passive rewards opportunity for the average everyday person. It's simple. You begin earning passive rewards immediately after purchasing your Hyperfund membership. If you purchase a Hyperfund membership, you can multiply it by 3. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If you purchase a Hyperfund membership, your starting account balance will triple. When is the last time your bank offered you something like that? Easy question to answer, right? Because the answer is never. But with Hyperfund Global, it's possible. You can triple your starting account balance in just 600 days. Okay, I want you to think of the 600 days as your account term. It's similar to parking your money into a CD at your bank. Hyperfund's initial account term is 600 days. And there are things you can do to speed up that timeline, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, so here's where your mind is really going to start to get blown. Just one day after purchasing your Hyperfund Global membership, your earned rewards begin to be released to you at a minimum of 0.5% a day. 0.5% may not sound like a lot at first, but when you're receiving it daily, it adds up really fast. Okay, here's an example. 0.5% on 1,000 HU or Hyperfund USD is 5 HU. Remember that HU equals $1 US. After 1 week, just 7 days, you've earned 35 HU in rewards. Times that by 30 days on average for a month, and you've made 150 HU for 1 month. And after 1 year, just 365 days, you've earned 1,825 HU in rewards. That's more than the $1,000 membership you purchased in the first place. And once you get to the end of your account term, that's 600 days, you've earned 3,000 HU in rewards. Remember, at any time you can withdraw your earned rewards and exchange them for US dollars or other currencies. These rewards are real and they add up really fast. Now let's say you started with a $10,000 Hyperfund membership. The same math still applies. 0.5% in daily rewards on 10,000 HU is 50 HU per day. At 1 year, that puts you at 18,250 HU. And at the end of your account term, 600 days, you would be at 30,000 HU in rewards. But wait, there's more. Hyperfund gives you the option to multiply your money to not just 3 times itself, but to 10 times itself. This is what we in the Hyper community call the rebuy. The Hyperfund rebuy leverages the power of 3 to take advantage of every opportunity that the Hyperfund offers you. What am I talking about? If you do not need the money that you used to purchase your Hyperfund membership right away, you have the option to redeposit it or rebuy your earned rewards back into your Hyperfund Global account. Because when you do, the Hyperfund triples your earned rewards before depositing them back into your account. So 50 HU in rewards becomes 150 with the Hyperfund rebuy. That means that when you add your daily earned rewards back into your account, now you're earning not only rewards on the money that you started with, but you're also earning rewards on your daily rewards, which you just tripled with your rebuy. All of a sudden, your account is growing exponentially. And also, if you rebuy consistently, you speed up your initial account term from 600 days to approximately 465 days. So seriously, the hot tip is to do your rebuys because then you're earning much more in rewards much faster. Take a look at these starting and ending account numbers. Any one of these can be your HyperFund Global account. Start with a HyperFund account funded with 1,000 HU and rebuy regularly, and at day 465, you can be at 10,167 HU. And start with 5,000 in HU and rebuy regularly, and at day 465, you can be at 50,838 in HU rewards. And start with 10,000 in HU, and at day 465 with continued rebuys, you're looking at an approximate account value of 101,675 HU, which, as I said before, can be converted back into US dollars or converted to another currency of your choice. Okay, and I don't want to throw too much at you too fast, but there's one more thing I want to tell you about HyperFund before I wrap up this presentation, and it's this. The creators behind HyperFund like it when you share this awesome opportunity with others. It's a big part of how they grow their blockchain network and spread education regarding cryptocurrencies and blockchains around the world. And if you help others get on board with HyperFund, you guessed it, you can earn even more rewards from them. I'm talking about up to 1%, 3%, 6%, even 15% rewards earned daily, and other bonuses as well. I want to make it clear, though, that you are not required to ask others to join the HyperFund community. You can keep it quiet and just earn your 0.5% daily and take advantages of the way to 3 times and 10 times your starting account. And that's perfectly fine. But honestly, once you get involved with HyperFund and truly start to reap its benefits financially and feel the support of the amazing Hyper community, chances are you will want to share the news with your friends and loved ones. So just keep that in mind after you sign up. More referrals equals more rewards and more opportunities to earn with HyperFund. Okay, to recap very quickly, with HyperFund there are plenty of opportunities to multiply your account and earn incredible passive rewards. And to boot, when you join the HyperFund and Hyper community, you are becoming a part of the world's historic shift to cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Okay, by now I hope you're convinced that HyperFund is truly something special, something you have never seen before. It literally takes just minutes a day to manage, rebuy, or withdraw from your HyperFund account. It is so easy, and it's just an awesome opportunity that tens of millions of people around the world are already making real money with. So don't miss out. Just say yes to joining HyperFund Global today.
Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. As I mentioned earlier, I went underwater financially. I was praying for something, and this came along. So I came in at their lowest membership, which is $300. I was making $1.50 a day. And $1.50 a day, it's like, oh my God, am I ever going to get there? So I've told some people in 3 months, just 90 days, I've more than 200% times my membership. Actually, after 3 weeks, I put in an additional 500 memberships. So I, out of my pocket, put in $800 in membership. As of 3 months, the 3-month mark, I took out $1,600 cash, got US dollars for them. I needed it to pay bills. And God, it's crazy. That diagram like this, those rebuys, it makes it go, it just geometrically grows them. It's like shocking. So now it's 4 months later, and my $1.50 a day has grown to over $100 a day. It's like, what kind of relief that brings me. And because I'm not like, oh, am I going to get kicked out of my apartment because I can't pay for it? My stress level is gone down. My health is getting better. I'm happier because I'm not all stressed out. Bottom line, it is life changing, really life changing for people. Um, it's it's amazing. One of the people, one of my mentors, is living in the Philippines, a businessman that I know from a previous business, and he's working with franchisors in the Philippines, and what they're doing is they're bringing their franchisees in, saying, look, I'm going to set you up with, a minimum account here, and this is your savings program. This is what's going to help you, like over time, grow. You're welcome to, add to it, but, this is what I'm doing for you. And it's exciting to see. And, a lot of people go, oh God, this sounds like network marketing. It's like, it's not. It's not. We buy a membership, that's it. No product, no reorders. Um, you know, it's and once what their mission is, and this is just a short window of time that we have this opportunity to be involved. They need 30 million community members for them to go public. And they plan on going public in 2022. And once they go public, then it's off rolling on itself. But prior to them going public, we get the opportunity to buy, get into their stock at a much reduced rate. They have a little special, thing where they've got a savings account for us. So when that time comes, we can do that. What I love about the blockchain is it's decentralized. We own our privacy. There is, and I'll put it in the chat, there is a TED talk about blockchain. What in the heck is blockchain? Why should I care about it? Amazing. And basically, one of the benefits is we get our privacy back. That's pretty exciting. And then I heard the statement today that it's decentralized money. Yeah, if we're in a bank or any of the other financial institutions, they've got our money. What happened when the Great Depression came and other things came, that the bank doors were locked. This will never happen on the blockchain. Anyway, so that's my input. What kind of questions do you may have?
I see that, Onita, you're 2006 grad from CEO Space. Cool.
Yes,
Do
but I
you
wasn't, I was active for, I don't know, maybe half a dozen years, and then I wasn't until they went virtual last year. So I came back in March last year when they virtual.
were you there when they had Bitcoin? When people were introducing Bitcoin?
No, I wasn't.
I was there, and there was a
When
guy.
was this?
I want to say 2012 or 13.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that long ago. Okay.
Yeah, and there was a guy from Australia that he gave me 2 Bitcoins.
Mm-hmm.
He was a guest there.
What'd you do with him?
Well, he didn't give them to me. He said he was giving them to me, and that was the end of it. I didn't get the paperwork or anything like that. He was going around giving people Bitcoin, and I had this conversation with other people, and one guy actually he says, well, he bought 2 Bitcoin at CEO Space because this guy was running around talking about it. But he went ahead and purchased his own. Just went in and got the knowledge and did it. And basically, now I got to look up who this guy is, but he was a visitor, and he came with somebody else. I know who that other person he came with, And I'm going to investigate that because look what it's worth now. Oh my goodness. But I really see what you're doing. And because I made that error of not getting more involved in something that was more futuristic, but here today, it's futuristic, but it is here today. Because this is, you know, I have Bitcoin, but I have Bitcoin from today, you know, where it's nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, but not then. And this is a good community thing, and it's a good way to build. So it sounds like even something I learned something today from you, uh, something maybe for grandkids to even build
Oh,
something for
yes.
grandkids, because you know
Yeah.
I have three, and you know that might be something really nice to include them in, lock them in.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for the presentation. Thank you very, very, very much.
Oh, my
Great
pleasure.
job. Great job. Oh, and thank you for helping me with that. Oh my gosh, screen share.
I do have a question. They're wandering around the house now, but I'm curious how much you put in total, how many dollars you put in total and how many dollars you've gotten out.
December 1, I put in 300. December 21, I put in 500. So a total of 800. And already, well, as of a month ago, I had taken out 1,600 US dollars. So I've already, like doubled what I put in. So I'm totally, on the house money. But I still have to take out, for bills till this too shall pass. And yeah, it's exciting. Oh, I hate taking it out because, every $50 I take out would grow to 150 more, which would make that geometric growth just go faster. But I mean, I'm just so thankful for what I do have.
So
You know,
what?
it's interesting because I'm in a little group that meets on Friday evenings. And last night somebody said she lost money twice on Bitcoin, but another guy in the group is investing. So anyway, I haven't done any yet.
You're
I bite
ventriloquist.
the coin. I just bite the coin. When you bite it, it's a Bitcoin. Oh,
Yeah. Here's what I love. Okay, we've partnered with, basically the blockchain / crypto godfathers, whales, the Amazon Prime video or documentary will tell you, that they are the ones that kept this alive because they knew it could change the world. And all the mining manufacturers were going out of business, all the vast majority of miners couldn't afford to mine anymore because of the low cost of the Bitcoin and how expensive the electricity is. Anyway, but they had the vision. So and then it comes alive again. They're making billions of dollars, and so they are angel investors. They've invested in, pretty much every blockchain project that comes their way. And, it just grows and grows and grows. And so when we buy a membership, that gives us the ability to share in their profits. They pay us from their company profits at a minimum of 0.5% a day. It's gone up to 7% at one point in time when I was in it, or, well, it was probably, I don't know, maybe February-ish or something like that. But we're guaranteed a minimum of 0.5% today, every single day. the Bitcoin and the other coins are going high, low, high, low, high, low. Oh my God, crazy, time consuming to follow. This is solid. This is, you know what's coming in. I can plan. Um, anyway, that's what's so wonderful about this. And when Bitcoin, goes up, their profits go up, and just, more abundance for all of us.
When you and put your money back, okay, how often do you do that?
I'm rebuying 1 to 2 times per day.
1 to 2 times per day. And is it real easy to do?
It takes, you go to you log in, you're going to come to the home screen, you click on rebuy, it'll tell you your amount. Some people are making, 500, 1,000, blah, blah, blah a day. You put in how many you want and it buys it, you're out of there.
And so the minimum of rebuy is that, how much is that as a rebuy? $50.
50 HU, which equals $1.
Yeah. So
It's a
your
stable
rebuy is 50. So I see. And your takeout is how much you have accumulated, right?
Right. So they have 2 buckets, a pending reward. So like, let's say you put in 1,000, your pending reward is 3,000 because we're at 3 times right now. But then when they give you your daily reward, $1,000 is going to bring in $5 a day. So that when it gets to be 50, you can do a rebuy, or you can let it sit. Like for me, I've got to let some of my daily rewards sit so I can take out what I need for my monthly expenses. Right. So that's what we can do there. And so some people are taking out not for their daily expenses, but so they have money to, I say gamble with, the cryptocurrencies. And bottom line, we're in the infancy of
You're
this.
in the beginning. That's good.
Yeah.
Plus, now you have other people who have signed on you under you, so that's why you're growing faster as well. Am I right?
It's very true. That is very true.
It's not, you don't have to, it's just that it suits your lifestyle just to have that, you have that to go.
So here's the scoop. I've got my Social Security, and COVID hit, and my job ended. It's like, holy crap! How am I going to pay? How am I going to pay? How am I
pay bills?
How am I going to pay my rent? And so then this came along, and oh my God, I'm so excited! I want to share it with people. It's a gift. I mean, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a blessing. Oh my God. I've been in, multiple network marketing companies, and, hey, you want that skin cream this month? You gotta keep, oh man, this is the best skin cream. Whatever. People are excited. And when we have our calls, everyone, it is the most positive group I've ever met, because everyone is so excited because every single one of us get paid every day.
And they have multiple calls to, you can go down on quite a few calls.
We've got 3, 4 plus calls, a day, different times, different people. We've got training calls, training on how to do the back office, but also training on, the crypto exchanges, et cetera. So we can become competent in that. area.
want to thank everybody. I'm going to be on time this week. Last week I had my granddaughter here. She came and said, "Hi." They're in the other ones are in Ohio, but thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Kathy, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks for being a presenter.
You
Excellent.
bet. You bet.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye for now.
Have a great week, Carol.
All right.
You guys too.
Yeah.